Hey guys, wanted the first update to this dedication to Mike Cohen Tiger build. You can see my bench is pretty messy right now, and a lot of you guys know that Benny McAttack is over here this weekend.
Playing your bench, mate.
And there he is, sitting in the darkness, eating a packet of chips. He's having a break. So, and also just watched a video by Mr. Mini Dreams. Just want to say, mate, thanks a heap for doing an honorary build to me. I mean, yeah, it means it's pretty special that someone's actually thinking about me out there. I'm gonna cry. No, seriously, thanks, mate. I really can't wait to see how that thing turns out. But if you do have any questions, yeah, just feel free to swing me a line or even look me up on Facebook. Yeah, just my channel name is the same as my Facebook page, so yeah, so look us up. So back to this. So as you all know, this build has started on the 1st of January 2015, and I have been building like a madman. Oh, there's a go. Just got to get the hole down here too. So what do we got? So I'll just do a quick pan around the bench. I mean, you can actually see everything that's scattered around. Like everything got the wheels, the engine, the 88mm. You got the top of the hole, and you've also got the lower hole with all the torsion bar suspension that's inside there. But I'll get into it with a bit more detail. So the lower hole, I've actually got to build this thing in stages because it is the full interior build by Academy. So, and all the torsion bars themselves, I mean, and I do want to mention that if any of you guys out there are building this, I know Dutch Modeling Sebastian is building this as well. When you put the torsion bars in here, you've got two ends. You see where you see the fat end down here, and then you've got the narrow end of the suspension, the torsion bar system. The actual narrow end down here, where you'll have, they've got these rectangular tabs or locating tabs for the torsion bars to, I guess you could say, line themselves properly so they're straight. Now, what I found was that the female end of the lugs are really short, and then you got the male ones that are on this side are actually quite long and wide. So, and I actually got the hobby knife to actually I sliced them off, but the lugs on this end actually fit quite well, so there was really no hassles in putting those in there. And it was just primed in, I think I did use the All-Clads the All-Clads primer micro filler, and it was the black one that I used, and then I just used the Panzer Grey by Tallery to base coat it, and that's pretty much all it's up to. And it has received just a coat of semi-gloss varnish just to protect it in there a bit, but that's pretty much all I'm up to at that stage. And obviously all the holes all put together, the exhaust shrouds are on, and then down the hangout, we're talking to Mike Cohen about this thing, because he knows a lot more about Tigers than I do, most definitely. This is my first only Tiger build that I've done, but the light's incorrect, so whether I try and scratch build some lights or I don't know yet, but I'm gonna try, because I have got the Haynes manual for the Tiger 1, so I'm using that a lot, so I'm gonna probably go back and look at some reference photos of that to scratch build some. The top part of the hole, same thing. It's pretty much assembled. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the dash, or I guess you call it the dash for the machine gunner and the driver, which is seven parts to complete this part here. Same deal again. It was primed, and then I actually used whole red to act as a primer, and then I used, first time using this as well, guys. It's it probably doesn't look right. I don't know if I put too much on, but it's all, I guess it's all experimentation. but I actually picked up some chipping medium fluid by Vallejo a few weeks ago, so an airbrush that on mainly just around the perimeter of the turret ring and the gunners and the driver hatch there. So I've just used, if you've seen my other video, my chipping video, where I used a sponge, basically the same thing, but I've just used a green scourer, like cut down really small. So you can see if I open it up, you can actually see how small this thing is. And then all I've done is just using a set of alligator clips on the end of a cocktail barbecue stick, if you want to call it that, and I just ran around there and scratched it up a bit, took some paint off. And that was, I did use the Life Color German interior. It's from their interior set that you get, so sprayed that, and then I just ran around with a bit of XF55 Deck Tan by Tamiya through the airbrush as well, thinned out just to give it dirty, because it's this German interior I found was just a little bit too clean, so I dirtied it up a bit. And in here I've got, it looks quite dirty at the moment, if you can see it. I've still got to clean that up with a paintbrush and just touch it up a bit. And I just used the Vallejo model wash here, and I got that for 15 bucks. Most of you guys know I'm a big fan of the Games Workshop Bad Ad Black. I think now it's called Nuln Oil. But this stuff here, it's actually quite similar because it is a new formula. I never tried their old formula, but yeah, it seems to work really well. So if you're going to give it a try, it does work. It's meant to dip your miniatures in there, but no, I just use it to brush it on. It's a lot neater. So that's the upper hole, and then that will sit like that once all the interior's in, and bang bang bang, but you don't glue that on, that just on and off. The engine compartment, same thing again, Life Color German German interior. It's more of a cream color. It's, to be, in layman's terms, it's basically a cream, and I've just dirtied it right up with I actually used this is something else new I've got too. It's the Life Color medium, wash medium, and you can just basically add any color of the Life Color range, a couple of drops, and then dilute it with a bit of water in a Mexican palette, and you can make your own washes out of it. And I sort of gave that a go on this, and also I've got to clean that up, so it's just the first stage of the weathering on this thing, and you see the same on the other side. So I've still got the minor details, things to paint in there. So all the wheels are done. That's the engine hatch, so it looks like it's cream. It is cream, so that's it there. Really not much to look at there at this stage. The transmission, okay, this was a really tricky thing to try to work out, because a lot of the photos you do see online and in books are either black and white, or they don't even show the engine or transmission, and if they do, they're museum pieces, or they're in a scrapyard, so they're heavily rusted and just, yeah, they're not in good condition, guys, so it's really hard. So once again, out of the Haynes Tiger manual that I've got, and there's a compressor gun in the background, so as you know, we're still working. Oh, cheers, Ben. They had the transmission out and the engine block out on a hoist, so there was some fairly nice photos, but the photos were sort of, they were very chipped, very damaged, because they're still in restoration. So using my imagination, a bit of artistic licensing, I didn't want a really shiny metallic motor, so what I did use was this Humbrol gunmetal. Now, it is a really nice dark grey metallic. So if you look at all the other gunmetals out there, it's like your Vallejos, your Talaries, they're all different, okay? Like, gunmetal is not gunmetal that I've found with all the different acrylic ranges. So this is probably my favorite for doing engine blocks, whether it's building a truck, a car. So yeah, this is the one I opted to go for. And then just a diluted wash of that Vallejo game color wash on there, and then just using some burnt umber for the, well, whatever they are, I couldn't even tell you guys. and just a bit of natural steel bivalve on there, and then just used I think that was Model Master, the acrylic range, but that's interior black, but it's just a super dark grey, and that's just mounted on a cocktail stick for easy painting, and there's still a long way to go, guys. This is not even finished, so I mean, yeah, so it's just okay. So that's where we are on that one. I think these are the ammunition bags that go, so these will eventually go on the front. I'm not too sure if it goes on this side. I haven't checked the instructions, but because I've only got 3 months to build this, I guess every second's going to count. So these are individual, like on the sprue. They're like just you cut them out individually, but just to speed up painting time, I've actually glued all 3 on a very thin piece of plastic card. So if I hopefully the camera does focus a bit. Like I haven't got an autofocus. If I do, the other's just really blurry, guys. So, but yeah, you can see it's glued on there, and so basically I can airbrush it in one hit, wash it in one hit, and just detail them individually. And then when I do comes time to glue them on, this is just super glued on. So basically just snap off, give it a quick sand on the back, or just scrape that super glue off, and then I'll be able to glue that onto the panel on the dash. So that's just to speed up a bit of time there. So they're not even paint. I think they're just grey at the moment. Vallejo polyurethane grey or dark grey. That custom mix that I've got. That's it there. It's just 50-50 black and white. So that's it there. Nothing special, guys. And all the I believe these are. Couldn't even tell you what these are. So the same deal. Just using that live color paint and a bit of wash on that. And that is pretty much the update. I've got a few bits and pieces on there, but that's pretty much it. So that's the update. Keep your eyes out for more. And once again, thanks to Mr. Mini Dreams for the shout out and the video. So you take care, buddy. And yes, we are building our panties off, and we still have them on. So you take care, buddy. And also other viewers, hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. And I didn't make a New Year's video because, yeah, I was building this, so, and I was on a hangout, so do apologise. Sorry, guys. You take care now, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, fellas.